Yo, what's up? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion Podcast. It's your boy King Bot, KV and GBAK. Got my man Primetime Naeem in here with me today.
What up? What's good, everybody?
Oh, man. Primetime.
Yo, man.
You good, brother?
I'm great, bro. Tell the people about your weekend, man.
Man, look, I was in Vegas, man. I was in Vegas for 5 days, man. You talk about your boy being lit. I was lit, man. I was loving the vibes out there, man. Yeah, man. I had a good time, man. It was all love, man.
That's what's up. What's up, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came back and I was dying inside, man, because I'm trying to get back.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to get back, man. But yeah, how was your week, man?
Man, my week was cool, man. Well, I went to Vegas the week before you.
Right.
So for me, I was just on some relaxing and just recovery type joint. You know what I mean?
Because you went to Miami.
I went to Miami, and then Vegas, which I will never do back-to-back vacations again. That was crazy.
We could have probably did that shit in our 20s, bro. Not now.
Not now, man. Because I did hella walking in Miami. And
bro, my goddamn shins was about to blow open, bro.
Bro, I know you did hella walking in Vegas. You do hella walking in Vegas up and down that strip. Like, it's just so much walking, man. I think I lost weight, bro, despite eating terrible. I think I lost weight.
The food was fucking amazing, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Amazing,
there's so many great places to eat.
Yeah, man. And I like the little gimmicks they got, you know what I'm saying, at the places, man. They had this one bar, it's called was it Whiskey Liquor Up, and they got a rotating bar, so the bar rotates so you can see like Fremont and shit.
Yeah. Man, they got all kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah, man, it was wild, man. The one thing I did not do, because I remember you called me, the one thing I did not do was zip lining.
Oh man,
I did not do zip lining, man. Because we couldn't fit it in. You know what I'm saying, for the schedule,
bro.
Man.
That's the thing, bro. There's so much to do in Vegas, bro. It's hard to do everything, bro, that you want to do, man. It's just so much.
Even if you there for 5 fucking days, yo, it's really hard. Yeah,
I've been there a few times, and I still haven't done everything that I've wanted to do, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's so much. There's really so much to do there, man. Like, if you're bored in Vegas, it's because you lack imagination.
That's
basically what it comes down to, because there's literally everything you want. Like,
it's right there.
It's right there, bro. There's no place in the world like Vegas.
Yep.
And I would say that until I'm blue in the face. I dare you to find another place like Vegas. I don't think if that place exists, you let me know so I can go.
Right. Hey, yo, so real quick, man, shout out to everybody watching on Facebook and Instagram, man. Shout out to, whoever going to watch this later on YouTube, man. Shout out to everybody on Spotify. Oh, shoot, my bad. Shout out to everybody on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, man. We appreciate y'all. So we're going to get into a couple of things today, man. Bro, did you see that video with Sweetie and Quavo?
Yeah, bro. He dragged the ass in the elevator.
Okay, so what were your thoughts? Because I'm gonna tell you what I saw when I looked at it. What I saw was, I saw it on the Shade Room. What I saw was it looked like they were running from something, or he was trying to get her away from something. Like, she was in an altercation prior to, and he was like, "Bring your ass, you famous, get your ass on this elevator." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very little context, and you give us a video, you know what I'm saying, for niggas to speculate.
I'm not sure what was going on, because it was either she was trying to go walk away and he was like, "No, bring your ass back." And then another thing that was weird is, what was that bag? Because it looked like he separated her from the bag. Did you peep that?
Okay, yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Because he took over there and then he took the bag and pushed it over. So I was like, maybe she had something that was his, and he was like, "Give me that shit." So, I don't know, but that's what it looked like.
So it's a lot of questions. Of questions and very little answers.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get that bag. That's what it looked like he was trying to do, because he did. If you look, he separates her from the bag. Because once he brings her in, then he separates her from the bag. And I was like, was that his stuff? And so I don't know. That's just how I interpreted it. I mean, it could be kind of like you said that she was doing some shit, and then he was like, "Get your ass in the elevator."
Right.
But like I said, it's really hard to say, man.
Man, well,
without no audio or anything.
Yeah, without no audio, no context, man. You know, we pretty much just looking at a video, and it's like, yo, what the fuck?
And then homie looks right at the camera like, oh shit.
Yeah, that camera threw me off too. I was like, what? All right. But okay, yeah. So that's one wild thing. So we got Deshaun Watson.
Oh man,
you heard about my man Deshaun, right?
Poor Deshaun, man. Yeah.
Yo, the stories, the allegations are fucking wild. Did you hear about the allegation where the nigga was humping the air and came in the masseuse parlor?
What?
Yeah. So
I ain't hear that one.
So apparently, quarterback Deshaun Watson, man, he was in the massage parlor or whatever, and while he was getting a massage from the masseuse, he turns over and gets hard. I'm assuming he got hard during the massage. Let's just say he got hard during the massage, because of course we don't know, everything.
Damn good massage, right?
Right. Of course we don't know everything,
right.
But he got hard during the massage or whatever, and then proceeds to hump the air and then come. First of all,
that's amazing. I don't know how you hump the air and come.
Yo, that's wild, bro.
How do you do that?
I don't know, man.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be real. That story sounds completely falsified. Like, bruh, I mean, it just sounds so typical. Like, oh, in a massage parlor, like that's where, like, you would expect like some shit to go down. Right.
I mean,
bruh,
bro, you an NFL star, bro. Like, I mean, my thing is this. If you gonna want a happy ending, I'm pretty sure you can hire a masseuse to give you a happy ending, bro. Like, you ain't gotta,
Why would he hump the air though?
Yeah, that's wild. Like, that's the wild part of the story.
You Deshaun Watson, bro. You can just call up somebody and be like, "Yo, I need something." Like, you ain't gotta hump the air.
Right.
Like, hump the air? Like, bro,
I still don't know, but I mean, it still sounds shaky, man.
That sounds a little like, that sounds like a desperate dude would do. Like, I'm so desperate, I'm just gonna hump the air because I'm just can't. Like, what? Like,
hey, man, but I don't know, man. These superstars is wild, man. Like, it may be true. Hell, I don't know.
Right. Well, see, I usually with like these sexual harassment thing, it's like a control thing, right? Where it's like, okay, I want you, so I got to have you right away. But then humping the air, that don't make no sense. That's just like, I don't know. He just can't control his sexual urges or something like that.
Right. It's weird. It's weird, man.
I don't know. It sounds really weird to me. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not here for it, man.
I don't get it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, man.
Hopefully it's a misunderstanding, hopefully on his note, it's a misunderstanding. Hopefully,
bro, I hope you exonerated of all charges, man. I like watching you fight.
If it wasn't you, I hope you are. If it is you, bro, they need to throw you behind bars because you a nasty man. Speaking of nasty men, you seen Trey Songz dirty macking?
Shit.
Oh hell, wasted the beer. Don't worry about it. I'll clean it up. Don't worry about it. But yeah, did you see Trey Songz being a nasty man?
Are you talking about the spit?
What? No. What spit?
I thought that's what you were talking about. There was two girls. He did a video. There was two girls, and he was standing, and there was like at his waist, and then he spit in their mouth, and their tongues was out, and it was like he was like let the spit drop into their mouth.
Yo, Trey Songz is a nasty nigga, man.
No, it's crazy you ain't even talking about that, bro. Trey be on some wild
I'm talking
shit
about
lately.
him dirty macking.
What dirty mac? Oh,
so
okay.
he has some other superstars, girls in his Facebook. I mean, his Instagram story.
And the dude was like he was gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
Wasn't the dude in jail or something?
Yeah.
Okay, and he was like, "Oh, when I get you, I'm gonna smack your ass."
Yeah. First of all, if my lady is in any of Trey Songz stories, I have questions after the fact. Like, I need to know all the events that happened that night. I need to know in detail because I don't trust Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your girl's with Trey Songz,
right. Well, I mean, my whole thing is, if I'm the dude, like, why are you mad at Trey Songz? You just be mad at your girl.
Right. You right about that.
Yeah.
But Trey Songz is a nasty nigga. You just told me some wild shit that he just did.
Trey Songz I wouldn't trust Trey Songz at all. Like, I wouldn't trust this nigga around my girl at all.
But he knows the guy that's in jail, right?
I don't know if he know him.
Okay. I was under the presumption that they knew each other.
That was cool. And then now
so
he
like, if I was tight with Trey Songz and I see him and my girl on his Instagram story, I need to know everything that you did that night. No, I need to know it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how that nigga get down.
Shit. Now if that's my homie, now I am mad at Trey Songz. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bruh, we boys, now I'm locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you doing, sir?
What are you doing? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You especially shouldn't be posting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, that's some wild shit already.
But, man, that's the hard thing, man, with these R&B singers, man. I heard Chris Brown be having the same issue, man. They always be on someone else's girl, bro.
You know what, man? I don't want to see none of that. None of that. Not none of that, man. Stay away from the superstars, man. Hell, you take your little picture with them and be done with it.
Groupies, man. What you gonna do, bro?
They be out here, man. All right, so we're gonna get into the bullshit for today. We done with all the current events that are somewhat prevalent, really not prevalent. So, Naeem, today we're talking about energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hear people say, oh, you know, you need to match my energy. We talking about energy today, bro, but we ain't talking about matching energy, bro. We talking about energy in general. Energy with dating, man. We gonna start from the get-go, man. We gonna start from the get-go. And when I come at this, I'm not just coming at ladies, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming at fellas too. So, you know, I'm a flip-flop between the two, man, because both of y'all need to hear this. Ladies, it's okay to be impressed. It's okay, right? So, Naeem, you ever have a girl come over your house and you know, kind of fall in love with maybe the decor or how you got shit set up, you know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, it's okay to be impressed, man. You know what I'm saying? We as men that are dating, right? As men that are out there dating, you know, we do shit to impress. Like, you know, I set up, you know, if a young man sets up his home, you know what I'm saying, in a way that's presentable, he's there to impress. He's there to impress you. He's like, yo, come to my crib. You know what I'm saying? Come to my crib, see what I got. You know what I'm saying? And it should be the same way for women, right? So as a guy, if I walk in a woman's house and that shit smell good, oh yeah, that's an automatic go-to. The energy already high right there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely saying something if I walk in and I smell some incense or something. I'm like, oh damn, girl.
Yeah, you got the Yankee candle burning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the good smelling shit, aromatherapy popping. I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit smell good in here. Or if she cooking and that shit smell good. Oh, yeah. Damn, that shit smell fucking great.
You gotta let them know that they doing something good so they can continue doing it. Right. If you don't let people know like what they doing is working, they like, well, shit, man, I don't think they like this, so let me stop. You know
right.
So you gotta let people know.
Right. Another thing I like about women. This is another thing I like about women is their car cleanliness. Now, I know most women be traveling around like they live out of their car. Bruh. But it's a way that they can keep it clean and still be living out of their car.
Cars be terrible, bruh.
But no, it's a way it's a way that you know that, okay, she may be quote unquote living out of her car, which is nothing wrong with that, but you know. Right. You know the picture I'm trying to paint. Okay. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, man. But it's a certain way. Like, if you gonna have your heels in your car, don't have them in your front seat. Don't have them in your back seat. Put them bitches in the trunk, man. Come on, let's be, you know.
I mean, yeah, if you got a lot in your car, but it's organized and cool.
Right,
if it's just like all over the place, like I get in your car and I got to move shit over. Like, bruh, I'm be like, what the hell?
Right. If it's anything other than something small and like the passenger seat, you know what I'm saying? Then then it's a.
Oh, I'm trying not to step on stuff as I get in the car. Like, I'm like, dang, all this stuff on the ground.
If your passenger seat is like the passenger floorboard is full of heels and shit, like I'm just like, yo. So you're not gonna take none of these shoes in the house? Like it's just gonna be beat up by the time you want to wear them again.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have a couple of stuff underneath my seat, out of view. Mm-hmm. Like, that's about it. You know what I mean? Or like maybe one thing just sitting in the back seat. That's about it. Like, I don't know how people be having all this stuff in their car.
I don't know either, man. I'm more so as a guy, man. I'm more so like, not only the fact that I do lift, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta have my car clean anyway, but you know what I'm saying? I'm more so focused on the fact of just not having shit just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do have it in my car, it's probably in my trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out of sight. You will never know it's in my car. Like, I think I still got shit from my birthday cookout, in the trunk of my car and shit.
Right.
The Centronella candles and shit like that in the back. You would never know unless you open my trunk,
Right.
Yeah, man. But no, that's something I'd like to see, man. But back to living spaces though. When I first get over to like a girl's living space, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for things that'll make me comfortable to be like, yo, can I come to her house and not miss my place?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be somewhere that you comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I come to your house, am I gonna miss my place? Am I gonna want to go home?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's essential for me because if I don't feel like if I don't feel comfortable in your spot, I ain't coming over there no more.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah,
that's a big thing. That's a big thing, especially if they live far. You gotta drive all the way over there,
man.
And then it's like, bruh, I'm gonna be spending the night and all that. Like you want to be able to be comfortable. So
right.
Yeah,
man, I done seen some shit growing up, man. Like growing up dating, man. I done seen some shit, man. Like I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I low key be snooping in they bathroom, but I don't be snooping like going through the cabinets and shit. I might pull back the shower curtain and see if there's a ring around that motherfucking tub and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm peeping everything, man, because I gotta know, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know how clean you are, because you could have cleaned up the living room before I got there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But
you
know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about that bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Right away, like this nigga ain't gonna use the shower. Just close the shower curtain. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
You open that joint up, you see all kind of stuff thrown in there. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah, man. So, it's nothing wrong with taking a peek. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, just kind of peek in.
I mean, if you're gonna be dating her, you want to see how she living. So I understand that.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. So okay. So another thing with energy, right? So we established the get go energy. You first coming in, you know what I'm saying? How you set the energy, right? Now, we get on the common phrase, and I hate this fucking phrase, is match my energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I used to use it, but I hate it now. I hate it now because the young kids done fucked it up. So I'm gonna give you a scenario. Right? So this is the girl to the guy, right? And this is normally I say about 85% of the time is what's happening, right? No. I won't give it 85 because 85 is too much because I got a guy scenario too. So let's just say 50% of a common scenario of when people are dating, right? So the girl likes the guy a whole lot, right? Mm-hmm. Girl goes above and beyond, doing all these actions and showing the guy that he cares. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The guy's reaction does not meet what the woman expects him.
Okay.
To respond to her actions, right? And then the girl gets embarrassed. And that's the worst thing for women is to get embarrassed. They hate being embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ever been in an argument with a woman, or if you ever been in a play scenario.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That be why you hate that face?
Nah, because I've heard that plenty of times. You better not be embarrassing me.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Embarrassed. I don't have me out here looking stupid.
Right. That be their whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the worst thing you can do. So once she gets embarrassed, she falls back, right? So the guy tries to get back with her. You know what I'm saying? He notices the change in energy. You know what I'm saying? He notices a change in energy. He tries to get back with her, but once she's out of there, she's already out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Oh, you've already embarrassed me." You know what I'm saying? I'm done now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's the girl scenario. That's normally how that goes. Right. So the other 50% is on the guy side, right? Mm-hmm. So the guy likes the girl, right? Guy likes the girl. Girl's being very distant. Remember we talked about dating defensively, right?
Yeah.
Right. She's dating defensively, right? So the guy tends to get impatient, and I've been that guy before. You doing all this extra stuff, and she's not even opening up to you. You know what I'm saying? Get impatient, right? Get impatient, you start to lose interest. You don't hit her up as much. It's like, well, shit, you ain't fucking with the kid. You ain't fucking with the kid, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, the girl notices it, right? Tries to get his interest back, right? 9 times out of 10, how do they try to get the interest back?
Shoot. What they gonna do? Shit, I don't even know, bro.
All right. Well, look, I think, and this is just me. This is what I've experienced. 9 times out of 10, give up a little pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
But the way we think as guys is we've already put our best foot forward. Now you giving us pussy, you know what I'm saying, all after the fact, after we've been disinterested and disconnected.
That's mad confusing.
Yeah, right. It's mad confusing. So what we gonna do? Play fuck buddy.
Right.
We gonna play fuck buddy. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad for them because now we think of it as strictly sex, and then the girl gets upset because we fell back.
Well, I think that kind of goes back to the conversation we was having earlier, about like, when a dude is putting his best foot forward, you gotta, women need to recognize, and vice versa, that, you're doing something good. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I was doing all this and you ain't really respond. Now when I fall back, now you want to come running? Like, nah, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's games. Basically, like you,
bro, we gonna get into that. Yeah, we
at that point you playing games.
Yeah,
so like,
and we definitely gonna get into that.
You feeling me, but you trying to make it seem like you not feeling me. Like
it's too confusing, man.
Right.
It's too confusing, man. You need to take it as you need to take it and communicate what you want. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a guessing game.
Nah,
it shouldn't be a guessing game. Because how you gonna tell somebody to match your energy and you not telling them what energy to match?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need men nor women are mind readers. I haven't met one yet. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be open and respond, man. So, I know that through my history of dating or whatever, I'll give you a scenario. I was dating this one chick, right? And she was off gate, like she wanted to like limit our time together, right? So, I would try to like set dates up and shit, be like, hey, look, we can meet here at a certain time. And shorty would really hit me up and be like, oh yeah, I only got an hour. You know what I'm saying? I was like, the fuck? That's so, weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, now let me preference this with, I don't mind, being on a time limit, but not for a date. You know what I'm saying? If you only got an hour, then fucking FaceTime me or something, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
an hour is not long at all, man.
Yeah, right. Like, all right, perfect scenario. So, I think we had been, talking back and forth for a little bit or whatever. And she was like, oh, no, I said, damn, I'd like to see you today. And she was like, okay, well, you can come over, but I only got an hour and I got to be somewhere. And I was like, okay, well, what day, are you free? You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have a time restraint, Right. She was like, oh, I'm free all the time. If you going to deal with me, you got to deal with this. Like, no, nigga, like, yo, like, bro, with all the shit that I've done over the years,
Yeah.
I've been a busy nigga. If I make time,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm making time. I'm like, yo, like, you know.
Yeah, like I think another thing is like, especially when you first start dating, bro, you need to respect the person's time. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, if I'm making time, like my time is just as valuable as your time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, it don't need to be none of this exercise. I remember one girl showed up. She was like maybe like 15, 20 minutes late on a date. Boy, I never talked to her again. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
Like, look.
I've been eating without her.
Bruh, I almost did. Cause when she showed up, I said, man, she better blow this date out the park. And she did not. So I was like, well, for an average date and you came late, I'm like, it ain't gonna work. Though.
Yeah, it ain't worth it, man.
It ain't work, bro.
Ain't
I'm like, on the first date, like, come on, bro.
Nah, you gotta show out. I mean, that's your first impression of the person, so you gotta show out.
On the first date, you can't, you know what I mean? You gotta show out. So I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I done dressed up. I picked a pretty decent restaurant. I was like, okay. Apparently, I'm doing too much for this person. So
right.
I was like,
because she won't match in your energy.
She won't match in my energy. She won't match in my energy.
I hate that term, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no,
I was coming correct.
That's facts, man.
She was on some casual shit.
Now, you know, I know I just spoke on, you know, something that Shorty did to me. I'll speak on something that I've done. I've reduced consistency. You know what I'm saying? I've reduced consistency. Like, I will. When I was younger, and we'll get into this shortly here, but when I was younger, like if I wasn't getting, you know, what I felt like I needed out of the situation, you know what I'm saying, I'll just stop hitting the person up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would literally like go from hitting the young lady up every day, you know, to hitting her up every other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And seeing if, you know, like, damn, do you notice a change? Like, or are you just fucking comfortable with this shit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Like, especially like me, like, I got the 2 text rule or the 2 call rule, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll hit you up.
What is this 2 text, 2 call rule?
I'm going to tell you what it is. So, if I hit you up, right? You don't hit me back. I'm going to hit you up one more time. If you don't hit me back, then I'm not hitting you up. Like, after that, you know what I'm saying? Because, all right, whatever, the first time you may have been busy, or you read it and forgot. I've been there where I've read a text message and was like, I'm going to text back, then forgot to text back. But, like, the second time, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I got this, like, I hit you up 2 times. If you don't hit me back after that, then I'm just like, all right, fuck it, I guess you're not interested. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be one of those dudes who just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them bugging niggas, like, okay, right. Like, cause after that, I feel like I hit you up 3-4 times, now I feel like I'm bugging you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
so,
it's too much, man.
Right, so it's too much. So like, you know what I mean? So that's how I always play it. I'm gonna hit you up, and I'm like, all right, let me hit you up again. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you still ain't hit me back, like. I mean, if it's, you know, if we're later in a relationship, then I'll hit up a 3rd time. But if it's early in a relationship, then I'm, you know what I mean? If we just like filling each other out, just started dating, and you do that, then yeah, I ain't hitting you back. But if we're like deep in a relationship, then obviously I'm like, okay, something's wrong. Let me blow your phone up. But yeah, if we're early in the dating stages, like, nah.
Yeah, I ain't about to be out here looking like no simp.
Yeah, bro, over here.
Because in my mind, what you doing is, girl, look at this nigga hitting me up so many times.
Bruh.
Didn't I? Like, that's what I think you doing in my mind.
That's how I say, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen those situations where girls have on the phone, like, look at this nigga. Morning beautiful. Like, oh, got like, 10 messages of like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas hitting you up.
Childish.
With no replies. That ain't gonna be me, goddamn.
Childish.
You might get two max, and that is it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is some childish shit though, regardless of the situation.
Right. So another thing, and I just heard really about guys actually doing this shit too, which is fucking wild to me. Making random accusations making random accusations without validation. So you ever been with a girl, man, and she just be like, you out here fucking these other bitches, and you be like, what other bitches? You really are innocent in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, apparently guys is doing this shit too, because I heard a couple stories, rather recently actually, about guys doing this shit too, which I think is fucking stupid. But yeah, like, who the fuck does that shit?
So,
like where do you have the time to think up these scenarios, or to think up, you know, these possibilities that a nigga is doing some shit, or that a chick is doing some shit? Like, I personally don't even, I couldn't even find the time to do the shit.
Yeah. So those kind of like, when chicks throw those kind of accusations, kind of like joking around and stuff like that, it's cool. I joke back like, yeah, da 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 da. But when it becomes like a recurring theme, or you coming at me seriously, like, I'm gonna be like, yo, all right, I'm out. Like,
but you know what? It's I think it's dangerous to be messing around with it in a joking manner. Yeah. Because if you joke about it too much, that's when it can set in, because it might start off as a joke. Yeah. But that's when it can really set in and be like, oh, you really do got hoes out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying that shit a little too confident. Who the fuck is Shamika? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what I said. Like, maybe like the first or second time, but if it's like you constantly bringing it up as a joke, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what they say about jokes, man. Like, there's always a little bit of truth to it. So it's like you trying to. You don't want to be too pressy, so you try to joke about it. You know what I mean?
Joke through the
joint. But like, if I see you bringing it up multiple times, I'm like, you got some issues there, you know. And you not really trying to be funny. You just trying to see what my response is gonna be, and I'm not with that.
Right. Like, I don't understand why poke the bear. Like, okay, so we have a homeboy, right, who shall remain nameless.
Okay.
Whose girl did that to him. Uh-huh. She kept saying, yo, you fucking with, let's just call the girl Jessica, right?
Fucking with Jessica.
So he his girl was continuing on about him, about this chick. He went and found one.
Right.
Shit blew my fucking mind. I was like, bro, what you
But if you keep doing? Accusing them of it, you know what I mean? She gonna treat you the same way, regardless. So that's my thing. Don't treat me like I got a side girl. You get what I'm saying? Because like, the dude might go find a side girl. If I'm already getting treated like I'm cheating, then I might as well.
Then the nigga might go cheat.
So it's like, bro, like, unless he gives you a reason, like, fall back. Mm-hmm. Like, fall back. Like, have
like. Yeah, unless a nigga, you know, changes his energy. God, I hate that fucking term. But unless he starts acting different, you know what I'm saying, start showing signs of cheating. Right. You know what I'm saying? You really probably don't even have nothing to worry about.
Right. I mean, normally,
we are simple creatures.
Legit. Like, if a dude changes up his routine out of nowhere, then that's probably a red flag. Unless there's like a reason, like, oh, he got a new job, or he got a, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, if it's just out of nowhere, and then you're like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, all right, cool. But like, just to because you have some insecurity issues, and like you've been cheated on in your past, like.
Yeah, that shit, like, shit, I've been cheating on. The shorty got a whole fucking baby out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shorty had a whole fucking baby on me. Do I have security issues? The fuck no. Like, I went to fucking therapy. I'm straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get into a relationship with a woman, I'm not looking for her to go out, step out on me, and have a baby. The fuck no.
Right. You gotta go into each situation as if it's brand new.
Right. You got to, man. And that's one of the parts that I think a lot of people are missing out here when dating, because they get into these relationships and they still fucking hurt. You got to heal. You cannot bounce from one relationship to another and expect a different result, and you're still hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because you are still going to be doing the same thing. Right. You know, and And once they say that, that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, and expecting a different result. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You are insane if you're going to go out here hurt from the last relationship, get into another relationship, you ain't healed yet, expecting that shit to be different. Nobody is in the business, at our age, nobody is in the business of healing nobody else. You better come to me already healed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's in the business of healing nobody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect nobody to heal me. I'm not healing you. You better come, you better come correct. Like, okay, I understand sometimes insecurities can be a part of a person's personality. But if I'm not willing to deal with it, I ain't dealing with it. I'm out of here. But if I'm still sticking around, then I'm willing to deal with that shit. I'm willing to help you work through it. Who that?
Norris.
Peace. Part of my tardiness. I had to pop in. Oh, I don't know about the biggest ballers. I don't know about the biggest ballers, sir. Nah, I'm balling off that stimmy.
Right. That's stimmy. I'm using my stimmy to stimulate the economy. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part for the nation, baby.
Right. Damn, we went off on a whole little tangent, man.
I know.
We went off on a whole little tangent. All right, so boom. So I mean, but that still brings us into people manipulate energy, right?
Yeah.
So people manipulate energy to either gain an advantage or just to be fucking done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all right, I'll say it like this. Younger me. I'll start off with me, ladies, because we're gonna end off with y'all, but I'm gonna start off with me. Younger me, I would change my energy, like I said earlier, start texting instead of every day, every other day, to gain an advantage in the situation. It was manipulative.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was younger me. You know what I'm saying? That was fuckboy me, right? Now, let's jump into ladies real quick. Ladies, y'all do that to manipulate, and they call us manipulators. Right, but they do that to manipulate because we're gonna ask. We're gonna be like, well, damn, like, you ain't fucking with the kid no more. Like, what's up? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you changing how you address me. You know what I'm saying? You're not spending as much time with me as you once did. We noticed that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, excuse me. So it's like, they say that we be manipulating, but y'all be doing it too, man. So y'all gotta take the blame in that too. Cause I mean, the shit's not cute. It's just time consuming.
You just gotta be upfront and honest about your feelings, man.
Gotta communicate.
Gotta be upfront and honest, man. You can't be doing this fronting thing. If you really feeling somebody, just be like, yo, I'm really feeling like I gotta be real with you. I'm really, really feeling you. You know what I mean? And that might be an embarrassing thing to admit, but you gotta do it so that way they can know where you're at. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if let's say the dude is thinking like this is some casual shit, but you're like, no, like I'm really feeling you, and he might be thinking it's on some casual shit, So talk about the Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they took plenty of our money. But yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta just be direct. Just be direct. I think direct and honest is always the best way.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So getting back into it, mature me, if I am changing my energy now, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. If I don't hit you up like I used to, if it's not, no consistency behind me, communicating with you, I'm just fucking done, man. Like, I mean, and I will communicate that too. So, I mean, so you'll know, like, if all you get is responses from me, oh yeah, I'm fucking done, man.
Yeah, no, I'm quick to move on, man. I ain't got time. If you ain't with it, fine.
Yeah, like, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 32, no kids, man. Like, I really don't, right now, I really don't have nobody to please but myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
know your worth, fellas.
Right. No, fuck, man, you gonna get us fucking canceled.
Know your worth.
Oh, man.
Don't be selling.
Man, bro, you gonna get us fucking canceled.
Don't be selling for these keys and let me stop.
Oh, man. All right, so like you said before, man, we gonna get ready to wrap this up. But like you said to her before, man, if you out here talking about energy, you ain't doing nothing but playing fucking games. You just putting a brand new fucking label on it. That's all you doing. You know what I'm saying? That energy shit, that shit's for the birds, man. Look, if you want to be with somebody, be with that person, man. You know, the 3 things that I always preach on this podcast is to communicate, change, and adapt, or fucking leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have those are your 3 options right there. You communicate what you want. Either the person is going to change and adapt, or you're gonna change and adapt to that person, or you're gonna fucking leave. That's it. That's it.
Leaving is always an option. Remember that.
Always an option. The door is right there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have kids, but I've spoken to a lot of people with kids. And even if you have kids, co-parenting is still an option. You can be an awesome co-parent and not be with that person. Personally, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. Personally, I wouldn't do it. But, you know, I mean, shit, if I had a kid out here, man, that woman can cheat on me all she want, man. I'm there for that kid, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't want to be taken to court for child support. It's a lot that I've seen with it, but I have talked to a lot of my friends, and they be like, yo, look, if you ain't happy, nigga, step. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got one homeboy, he was like, bro, I had no problem leaving. He was like, she took me to court, that shit ain't work. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as long as you got your ducks in a row, and as long as you get a good judge, I mean, you know, you straight. So, but, you know, but definitely, man, if you're not happy somewhere, man, you know, you always have the option to leave, man.
You gotta do what's best with you.
Yeah, but I mean, I encourage black love. Don't get me wrong. I encourage black love. Try to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Do the things that you need to do. If you need to go to couples counseling, go to couples counseling. There's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with it. Your family might look at you a certain way. Fuck them. Go get yourself right. That's your mental health, not theirs. You know, when you know what? I was so surprised when I told my mom I was going to therapy when I first started or whatever. She was accepting that. She was like, damn. She's like, you know, I need to go too. I was like, fuck. Why you ain't say nothing before? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was like, you know, we ain't never had money to go. And I was like, damn, you know, you're right. Because, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, part of that is, it's a poor people problem because it's like, you know, when poor people have issues, we just got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, rich people, wealthy people, they have money to go ahead and get this, a psychiatrist. And, you know what I mean? Especially in the black community, we need to normalize that. And, you know, that's not just for crazy people. You know, like normal people, you know, get therapy all the time.
Absolutely.
And it's normal. They can just afford it. And,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a part of it's a part of what you pay every month out of your paycheck or every 2 weeks out of your paycheck. And if you can afford it, you know, do it, man. You can't put a price on mental health. Yeah, no, you can't. Like, look. My sessions cost $20 a pop, and Norris, you're right, man. You know, people don't want to acknowledge their insecurities and vulnerabilities, man. But you know, that's stuff that you work on in therapy. If you're not comfortable, you know, doing those things, that's stuff that you work on in therapy, man. And you know, I've actually become a better person for it. I've actually become a better person for it. And Naeem can speak for it. He's seen the development. I know this nigga since kindergarten.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, He's seen me relationship bot, single bot, fuckboy bot, wilding out bot. He's seen it all, you know, and he's seen the growth in the process. And I peep my man shit, Johnny.
Hey, man, growth is a beautiful thing, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. So yeah, just make sure you take care of your mental health, man. I'm gonna preach that every podcast. Yeah, man.
Mental health matters.
Every time that I can, man.
Mental health matters.
All right, bro. What's your synopsis for today's podcast, man? What you want to end out on, man? You got anything
what I
want to
end out is, man. God, dog, I was about to say positive energy, but that don't sound right. That don't sound right, man. I'm gonna end it on, man. You know, kind of what I was saying is like, just don't be with the games, man.
Right.
Speak how you feel. Speak how you feel. Upfront and honesty is always going to be the way. It's always going to be the way. You know, I mean, you can use some. You can be delicate with it. You know what I mean. There's ways to do it, but you know, try to be as upfront and honest with it and direct with your feelings, because you know what I mean. Once y'all know like which page you guys are both on, then y'all can start moving, because you know if one person is thinking this way and you thinking that way, then you know you're gonna run into some problems. So that's what I'm gonna leave it on.
Okay, I can respect that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it on the note of you know, let's be adults. You know, let's talk it out. Let's try to work through it. You know, and don't just end it at talking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to put action behind your words, then you know, put the action behind your words, man. You know, and stop using this energy bullshit to disguise your manipulation. You know, yeah, that's what I'm ending out on. All right, Naeem, we out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow the podcast at DND Pod on Instagram, man. Shout out to everybody on Instagram that came through and hollered at us, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, man, that came through and checked us out, man. We see y'all in the comments and dropping the reactions and all that. We appreciate that. Make sure you follow me, King Bot, KVNG, BAK on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow my man Primetime_Naeem on Instagram. And we out of here, man. See y'all next week.
Peace.